Shamsul Alam cried when he watched the video showing the corpses of his brother and his brother's family lying in the dirt, 8,000 miles from Buffalo. Another newcomer to Buffalo fields anguished phone calls from relatives in Burma, where they feel trapped in a jungle shack with little to eat. And other new residents get videos from Burma showing the huts they once called home being burned to the ground. Such are the nightmares that Buffalo's 160 or so Rohingya Muslim refugees live with daily. Months or years after they moved to Buffalo, largely unnoticed by the larger community, many local Rohingya recount recent horrors from back home and say there is little they can do for their families so far away. It is a helpless feeling, said Alam, 55. The horrors and the helplessness have multiplied in recent months, as the Burmese army, other security forces and local vigilantes responded to Rohingya rebel attacks with a scorched earth retaliation. As a result, 600,000 Rohingya Muslims fled Burma's Rakhine state, chased westward through muddy waters to Bangladesh. U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson last week declared the Rohingya victims of ethnic cleansing. Rohingya refugees in Buffalo agree. The Burmese government, the Buddhists, they want to clean from Rakhine state every Rohingya generation, said Taslima Binti, Alam's wife, who, like all the refugees interviewed for this story, spoke through an interpreter. So they're making the genocide, said Binti, 41. They call us the virus. To them, we are not human beings. Alam and his family fled Burma more than a decade ago when the Burmese government shut down Rohingya businesses, meaning he could no longer support his family by selling salt. The family moved to Malaysia, where he worked until he finally got approval from the United States to move to Buffalo in 2015. Here he joined more than 8,500 other refugees from Burma who have moved to the city in the past 15 years. They came to America through the government's program to resettle the world's outcasts, and to Buffalo because refugee resettlement agencies here decided to try to repopulate the city with such newcomers. While most of the refugees from Burma who have moved to Buffalo are Christians, the Rohingya Muslims are among the most recent arrivals. Like Alam and his family, the Rohingya usually settle on the east side, near the growing Bengali community. Soon after arriving, Alam took a job at Buffalo Recycling, and his two sons enrolled in Buffalo schools. Shakir Shamsul Alam, 16, a Rohingya refugee from Burma, looks out the window of his home. Derek G/Buffalo News. But Burma's troubles proved difficult to escape. Last year, Rohingya militants attacked a police station, and the Burmese army responded by wiping out villages suspected of harboring rebels. Alam's brother lived in one of those villages. The video Alam shared, aired by the Arakan Times and dated last December 11, showed his brother's corpse next to those of his brother's wife and baby. All three were shot dead fleeing their village. When I heard about my brother, I was very, very sad, Alam said. We couldn't sleep.